Hi y'all, welcome to my channel. What can I say about this debate? I really haven't chimed in on it until now because I felt like there was nothing to be said. I felt like anyone that watched this debate knew that Trump dominated this debate. He was perfect. He took what he did in the first debate and he revised himself. And he came across very different. It was like night and day, which we knew he could do it. I mean, this man is very well spoken. He's a businessman. He's running this country like no one else before. He has done so much for this country. And so all he had to do was be himself and be calm. That's all, because the evidence of what he's done and the facts of what he's done is unprecedented. And so all he had to do was just answer the questions in a calm manner. Let Joe Biden answer the questions without interruption, because, he was going to hang himself. This is Joe Biden. Joe Biden took days off of the campaign trail to rest and to prepare for this debate. President Trump didn't need all that. Y'all know he's the Energizer Bunny. He didn't need to rest. He was still campaigning three, 4, 5 rallies a day. I mean, his schedule exhausts me even. He didn't have to sit and prepare. All he had to do was say what was true. And he was going to win the debate. And that's what he did. Now, I was listening to Dr. Steve Turley. I like his videos. If you guys haven't checked him out and you got some space to watch him, some time to watch him, he's a really good commentator. And he had mentioned that in a focus group that a lot of the people in the focus group mentioned these words when it came to Trump in a debate. And I thought it was very interesting and mostly true. Control, reserve, poise, con artist. Now that's the one I don't agree with. Surprisingly presidential. Now, and that's the one because I don't always like the manner that President Trump come across with, but what he is doing for the people and his policies, I love. I love. At least the ones that I'm aware of. And I'm probably one, just like you, that pay a little bit more attention to politics than most people. Now, some of the words that they mention for Biden is vague, unspecific, elusive, defensive, grandfatherly. And I can agree with all those. And I'll add one more: liar. Biden lied. He lied like nobody's business, but he's used to lying. He lied when he plagiarized. He lied when he said he was in the top of his class. And so he lies all the time. So President Trump was able to calmly bring up some things that have been currently going on in the news this week with the Biden fiasco. And, and of course, Biden denied it all. But what I liked about it, because President Trump was very calm in his deliverance and he delivered it well, then for those that don't pay attention to politics like we do, I'm sure a lot of them went out to investigate what is this that President Trump is talking about, with with Hunter Biden and getting paid money from China and Russia. What's going on here? So because he, in his deliverance, he was very calm, very poised. Then people was listening more intently than they did the first time because they weren't turned off by him. So, he answered all the questions. He didn't avoid the questions like Joe. Joe was like, "Come on, man." When he doesn't know what to say, "Come on, man." He come out with that. He did that, I think, at least 3 times. "Come on, man." Because he didn't know what to say. He wasn't as prepared. Those days that he took off, you would think that he would have been very prepared and he would have been ready for these questions and for this, what Trump was going to say, because he knew he was going to bring up this latest fiasco and this corruption that's been going on in the Biden household. And he just, oh, it's just a hoax. That's just a hoax. The Iranian or, they got their hands, or China got their hands in this, and they're manipulating this stuff. It's just a hoax. It's just a hoax. But when people look it up, they'll find out that it's not a hoax. So I was glad that President Trump, took it upon himself to look at his last debate and just to revamp what he did in the last debate. And he slayed Biden. He slayed him very well. He got Biden to admit that he wants to put a stop to the oil industries. And that's something that Biden been going back and forth on with this fracking, depending on which crowd he's in front of. He's for fracking, and then some crowds he's against fracking. But President Trump got him to finally admit it, in front of millions of Americans. And what I liked about this debate is that Trump took the opportunity to bring this stuff out, and he knew that in this debate they wasn't going to be cutting up the clips and changing things and just let him speak a few words and twisting it all up. It was a debate. It was going to be continually running so he could state his points. He can bring things out about Biden, and people couldn't chop it up or mess it up. So he took well advantage of this opportunity that he had, and he really killed it in this debate. It's no doubt about it. I think there was one poll that said 74% of the people said that Trump won the debate, and 24% said that Biden won the debate. That's awesome. But, everybody could see that President Trump won the debate. I think the only thing that they got Biden on or that only thing that they was focusing on with Biden is that he was able to stand up there nearly 2 hours. Just let us get him up there in front of people for 2 hours, looking as good as we can get him to look. So he probably got a lot of rest, even though he didn't look as good as he did the first time. I don't think. He got a lot of rest. They probably tried to prepare him as much as possible. But because he's a liar and he turns to the audience and tries to sell them a bill of goods that's not good, he's like a slippery snake oil salesman. People, hey people, he looks to the camera. People of America, or whatever he says, trying to sell us something that we very well know that's not true. So the one thing I can say about Trump is that he did an awesome job in this debate, and he definitely won this debate hands down. You know, no questions about it. That's all I have to say about this video. Guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing today. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. I would definitely appreciate it. Also, click the like button, and it takes less than 1 second to do both, and both are free. Also, please comment and share. Thanks so much for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye.